you, Xiaoyun. Good afternoon, Toastmaster. Today, I want to share with you the evolution of my understanding of leaders. In my elementary school, now was a tradition that leader teacher in each classroom assigned 6 students as classroom officers. One duty of these officers was keeping order in the school. When I was a second grader, our teacher often couldn't be in the classroom. It was very hard for young kids to keep quiet for a long time. Many kids talked at slacks or did activities about something other than studying. Then these officers jumped in to take on their duties. They hit kids' heads with sticks if they didn't obey the rules. Sometimes they went to extreme way by taking collective punishment. They hit every kid's head one by one. 37 kids, including me. No one stood up and resisted these officers because they knew these officers had the authority which our leader teacher granted. At that time, as a second grader, I thought the leaders who have the authority and they could take advantage of authority to do whatever they wanted. Today, I didn't want to judge these officers because they were also kids then. When people my age growing up in my country, they were educated to follow and obey the authorities. You could neither challenge your parents at home nor your teachers at school, even though you may question how they lead you. Because my misunderstanding of leaders, I always kept away from the leaders and avoided any unnecessary connections. Of course, I had never wanted to be a leader, and I never thought I could be a leader. As my son is growing up, I have recognized parenting as a kind of leadership. I guide and help my son to move towards his goals or build some good habits. Sometimes I boost his emotions. That is exactly what leaders do. By thinking about the connections between me and my friends, I found that I could influence my friends, even only make them feel a little bit happier or dare to overcome some difficult times. Simultaneously, my friends also can inspire me, change my mindset, and help me to achieve my goals. I don't influence my son in that way. Those classroom officers used in my second grade classroom, my friends, they deliver their impact on me also not in that way. Therefore, the leaders are not with the authorities who lead others forcefully. I'm naturally the leader for my son. My friends, they are not the people who have titles in my workplace, and I was also not their manager in their workplace. Therefore, the leaders could be someone other than those who have titles like managers, directors, CEOs, or presidents. But we still can lead each other positively and emotionally. Most of us don't Think of ourselves as leaders. We have made leadership into something much bigger than us, something beyond us, something of which someone else is responsible, like the boss at work or the government. Everybody is a leader of behaviors, a leader of emotions, a leader of values, and even a leader of beliefs. Everyone influences others consciously and unconsciously. Like our Toastmasters, we are here. We deliver our thoughts, ideas, and to inspire the other and influence each other. But we may not be aware that we are leaders. But one of your thoughts or your speech may shape the rest of a member's life. If everyone can recognize ourselves as leaders and their impacts on their photos, like children, friends, families, team members, co-workers, customers, stakeholders, etc., they may take the responsibility of being a good and visible example more consciously. The benefits of this awareness are a better version of themselves and a better society. That's what I want to share today. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.